Welcome to our restorative Yin Yoga practice at the wall. What you'll need for this practice is a wall that you can put your legs up. The whole practice we're going to be lying on our backs with our legs up the wall, so find a space in your home where you can do that comfortably. Make sure you're somewhere where you're warm and comfortable, and hopefully somewhere where you won't be interrupted for the next 30 minutes. So to begin, you should avoid this practice if you have high blood pressure or eye or ear infection, because having your legs up the wall is an inversion. Okay, it increases the amount of blood that's going to be flowing to your head, and it can aggravate those things. So just be really conscious of that. And if at any point you feel dizzy, or like there's a lot of pressure in your head, or uncomfortable in any way, please take your legs down off the wall. To start, let's get our legs up the wall. So the easiest way to do that is to sit with one side of your body fairly close to the wall, and then really carefully you can drop back onto your elbows and sweep your legs up. It can take a little bit of wiggling so that you get comfortable, and just be mindful that the closer your pelvis is to the wall or your tailbone, the deeper the stretch you will feel in the backs of your legs. Okay, so if you're feeling like your hamstrings are quite tight, then you want your tailbone further away from the wall. If your legs are quite open, you can snug yourself right up against the wall. So you find where you feel comfortable. Okay. Tuck your chin in slightly so your spine is long. Your palms can rest on your abdomen. They could come out to the sides. If it feels good, you could also take your arms up over your head. So you find where you feel the best. If at any point your lower back gets achy or your toes get cold or tingly during this practice, please make sure you bend your knees and draw them into your chest. So we're going to linger here. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Invite your attention into your body and become aware of its presence here on your mat, on the floor. Allow the back of your skull, your shoulder blades, the pelvis to all rest heavily into the floor. And let your heels really sink into the wall. Relax your body as much as you can. Begin to breathe in and out of your nose. Gradually deepening each inhale and lengthening each exhale. Notice any sensations occurring in the body. Notice the sound of your breath. Begin to cultivate a slow, steady, gentle breath. With your next exhale, I want you to let your heels slide down the wall as you draw the soles of your feet together, letting your knees open into a butterfly. Only take your heels as low as feels safe for your knees, your hips, and your lower back. Keep your chin tucked in slightly. Your palms can rest on your abdomen, on the floor. If you wish, you could also use your hands on the insides of the thighs to gently guide the knees open. That's a little more active, so if you want to remain quite passive and relaxed, just let your palms rest. Let your body open naturally. And stay connected to your breath here. Feel the rise and fall of the abdomen with the breath.
Watch thoughts as they come and go without becoming attached to them. Keep your focus on a steady breath. Relax a little more with each exhale. Let the back of the head and the shoulder blades rest heavily into the floor. Slowly begin to draw your knees together. You can bring them into your chest, gently rocking from side to side to relax your lower back. With your knees to the center, reach your legs back up the wall. And I want you to take your right ankle onto your left thigh. With your right foot flexed, your toes are drawing towards your shin. Making sure that the bony part of your ankle isn't digging into the muscle of your left quadricep. Just let it slide to the outside. And then allow your right knee to open towards the wall just to the point that feels safe and comfortable for your body. And take a few breaths here. Make sure your spine is still long, chin tucked in slightly. Begin to turn your attention to your right hip. And if this feels quite comfortable for you and you'd like to add more depth, keeping your feet flexed, you can really carefully start to bend your left knee. Allowing your right knee to ease away from you should deepen the stretch you feel into the outside of that right hip. Never push your body to a point that feels painful or like a struggle. You really want to feel at ease wherever you are. A stretch, but still at ease. A steady breath. Calm nervous system. As you focus on your right hip, each time you inhale, send energy to that joint. And as you exhale, let tension go. Slowly, if the left knee is bent, extend that leg and then lengthen the right leg also. You can take a moment here or hug both knees to your chest if you wish. Just allow the body to relax. Continuing to embrace the support of the floor and the wall. With both legs extended up the wall, let's place the left ankle to the right thigh, left toes drawing towards the shin, allowing your knee to open towards the wall just to the point that feels right for your body. And take a few deep and steady breaths here. Just notice how this feels on this side. The sides of the body are often quite different. So just observe the sensations that are arising. If your body is asking for more depth, you can slowly and carefully, with the left foot flexed, begin to bend your right knee. Maintain a steady rhythm of breath, letting your thoughts go with each exhale. If the right knee is bent, slowly extend the right leg and then extend the left leg. You can rest here for a few breaths or draw the knees into the chest. You can make any other movements your body is asking for. I want you to bend your knees and place your feet flat to the wall with your knees and your feet together. And reach your arms out to the sides to support you. I'm going to come into a twist, so please move slowly and carefully and be really mindful of your lower back. Take a deep breath in. And slowly as you exhale, begin to move your legs to the right, letting the soles of the feet slide down the wall. If at any point you feel any straining in your lower back, you can add support under your legs. Okay. If your back feels free of tension, you can continue to lower your legs all the way down to the floor beside you. Keep both shoulders connected to the floor. You can rest your right hand on your left leg if you wish, or turn your gaze towards your left fingertips. Depending on how much room you have, I'm a little tight for space here, but if you have the room, you're welcome to extend your legs out longer too, if that feels safe for your lower back and your left hip. And soften your gaze or close your eyes. And feel the movement of your breath. With each exhalation, allow your body to sink more deeply into the floor. Reach both of your arms wide to the sides. If you've extended your legs, bend the knees a little deeper. Bring your head to the center. Contract your abdominal muscles, and slowly and carefully as you inhale, draw your legs back to the center, and then hug your knees into your chest. If it feels good, you can take a rock from side to side. Bring your knees back to the center. Reach your arms out wide to the sides, feet flat against the wall. And then carefully as you breathe out, move your legs to the left. Again, if at any point there's straining in your lower back or your right hip, please add support under your legs or between your knees. Keep both of your shoulders connected to the floor. And if it feels good, you can reach your left hand for your right leg. Heels can slide further away if it feels safe for your body and you have the space. And bring your full awareness to your breath. Watching the movement of one breath in and one breath out at a time. Notice when the attention wanders outside of the body and gently invite it back. Slowly extending both arms, bringing a deeper bend to the knees if you need, and your head to the center. Use your inhale to carefully draw the legs back to the middle. Hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Bring your knees to the center. Carefully extend your legs back up the wall. You can rest your hands on your abdomen or arms out to the sides. With your feet flexed from here, being really careful of your hips and your lower back, as you exhale, allow your feet to slide apart, taking the feet as wide as feels comfortable and safe for you. Keep the legs active to support your knees, toes drawing towards shins. And really try to give the weight of the legs over to gravity. Maintain a steady breath, feeling the rise and fall of your abdomen. Each time you exhale, let the body get heavier and heavier, embracing the support of the floor and the wall. If at any point this feels like too much for your knees, your hips, or your lower back, please carefully draw your legs back together. With your feet flexed and your core engaged, take your palms to the outsides of your thighs. And as you inhale, really carefully guide your legs back together. You can squeeze your knees into your chest and take a rock from side to side. Now for your Shavasana, your rest, you're welcome to stretch your legs up the wall and linger here. If it feels better for you, you can take yourself away from the wall and lie flat on your back. And I do hope that you give yourself at least 5 to 10 minutes to just be still with your breath. When you're ready to come off the wall, all you need to do is bend your knees and then really carefully roll to one side. Being careful that you don't sit up too quick so that you don't get dizzy, and linger on your side for a little while. Okay. So do take time for your final rest. Don't rush out of your practice. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.